Hello friends, welcome back to your channel Stock Dr. RR. Today we are going to discuss about Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500, Russell 2000 and precious commodities gold and silver. Before we go ahead and start our analysis, in case you have not subscribed to our channel, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel Stock Dr. RR, hit the bell icon. You will get the notification of all future videos on this channel. So let's go ahead and see the economic calendar first. Now you can see here on Wednesday, we are going to get a very important details, very important event, inflation data. And on the same day, we have FOMC minutes. So on this day, we have inflation data as well as FOMC minutes also. So you will expect a lot of volatility in the market on the same day before the event and after the event. So let's go ahead and see what our technical charts are saying, and we will try to predict where market wants to go from here. So this is the chart of Nasdaq 100. We will first convert it into the monthly chart here. That's just a drawing. So this is monthly chart. This month needs a 20 trading sessions to finish the month. So you can see here, we have already up from previous high. The previous high was in November, December, and Jan 2022, and then we broke that, and then we are trading near all-time high. If we see the weekly chart, we have this red candle, and if we see the day chart after few weeks, few days of the downfall, on Friday we saw kind of good closing. So let's go ahead and unhide the chart. So this is the chart looks like here. So this is one important point. We have broken a trend line. Okay, you can see here we have broken the trend line. But after breaking the trend line, we took the horizontal support around 18,050, and then from there we traveled back to 18,300. So we are exactly at the resistance. Now it's very important to understand, if on Wednesday market likes the CPI data and FOMC minutes goes in the favor of the market, then we might see the upside till minimum 18,700. So for that, we need to trade and sustain above 18,300. This is the level, 18,300. If we trade and sustain above 18,300 and market likes the data on Wednesday, we are going to see 18,500, 18,700 so fast, and the ultimate target is 19,000 in very few sessions. Now let's talk about the downside. If Wednesday data market don't like, and as I told you that we have already broken the trend line, you can see this trend line. This we already broken on the day chart. So once we start trading below 18,050, then definitely market is going to go down more on the short term basis, and the first target is 17,750 and second target is 17,500. So this will be very quick, either on the upside or on the downside. So if somebody is conservative trader or investor, definitely he need to wait and watch if either of the levels are breaking, and that will give an opportunity to enter in the market on the either sides. So let's go ahead and see the chart of Dow Jones. Same pattern here. Dow Jones monthly and weekly I don't want to go, because that's same like what is the Nasdaq 100. But Dow Jones was trading in very nice channel, and that channel got broke. You can see here, this was a very nice channel. Channel got broke. Dow Jones went into the support area, and it went to the lower end of the support area, that was 38,900. But you can see it bounced back from here. So you can see 38,900 market tested many times. You can see here it tested 38,900, then here it tested, and then again it went into this support area between 39,200 to 38,900. Same pattern, same observation. If data is good and we stay about 39,250, 39,200, 250 levels, then you're going to see 39,500, 39,750, and again we will come back in the channel, and then again we will start our journey for the upside. Now on the downside, if we break and sustain below 38,900, this is the level, then one can go for fall in the market for 38,600, 38,350. These are the minimum downside levels. Market can go much more down if these levels getting break one by one. This was about Dow Jones. Now let's talk about S&P 500. S&P 500, same thing. You can see on the day chart, Dow Jones, S&P 500 and Nasdaq, they all broke the trend line. But on a Friday, it gave some hope into the market. So that hope will be a decider factor once we get the event done on the Wednesday. So for S&P 500, if S&P 500 stay above 5250, which is this black line, if it stays above it and data is good, then minimum first target would be 5325, and then ultimate target is coming around 5500. 5500 will be the upside, next upside level after it breaks 5325. Now on the downside, once it starts trading and sustaining below 5200, then you will see the level of 5150 and 5100. So this was about S&P 500. Now we will talk about Russell. For the Russell has not broken its trend line. So there are still hopes in the Russell, but the same way it needs to stay above 2100 to initiate a fresh buy positions. 2100. Once it starts trading and sustaining above 2100, then you will see the level of 2131 and 21600, 2160, and then ultimate would be 2200. So these are the level for the upside for Russell. Now, where will be the short positions created in Russell once it starts trading and sustaining below 2070? Once it starts trading and sustaining below 2070, then 2050, 2030, these are the minimum and quick downside levels. And then we have the next downside level of 2000. So this was about all important index. And as you guys know, if those indexes are going up, definitely the stock will perform on the upside. If indexes goes down, the stock are going to show more downside. Now today I want to discuss more about gold and silver, and we want to relate how the gold and silver can affect the market. So there is one important analogy, because you can see the moment gold and silver started going up, market is started going to show some downside. So this is the gold chart on the monthly time frame. I have just removed the drawing, and do you see a very good breakout on a monthly chart? Gold was consolidating between 2200 levels, and 1875 levels. And gold has given a very good breakout on a monthly chart. You can see here, gold has given a breakout on a weekly chart. You can see here, gold is all-time high. Uh, After August 2020, we can see a very nice breakout in the gold. And then this is a day chart of the gold. Let me unhide the drawing. And if you saw my all previous videos, I want to highlight here, if you have seen my all previous old videos, I was in a favor of gold and silver from last 3 to 6 months. I was continuously mentioning that gold and silver are going to show a very big upside, and you have seen it. If you feel or if you have seen my previous videos, please comment where I mentioned that gold should be good to buy. I mentioned that once gold starts trading about 2000, then you are going to see the level of 2200, 2300, and 2500. We have achieved the second target of 2300. Right now, gold is trading at 2350. So there is still more room for upside in the gold. The reason being, you can see here on the longer time frame, gold has created a inverted head and shoulder pattern. So this is an inverted head and shoulder pattern, and the target would be this depth. What is the depth? This is the depth of the gold. So this shows that around 400 points upside in a gold is pending. So if we see the 400 points upside, then we need to calculate it from the breakout. From the breakout, 400 points upside means it is coming above 2500 to $2,600. And now you can see the gold has already traveled till 2350. Now 2400, 2500 is the next target. I have not drawn a chart for the or the downside levels because I am not seeing any correction coming into the gold. But if on Wednesday the event occurs, an event is in favor of market, then the indexes will go up and gold might show some short-term correction, but in the longer time frame, gold is still a good buy opportunity at a good buy opportunity. So gold is still a buy. If we get gold, you know, around 2300 level, 2250 level, or till 2200 level, on all these 3 points, the gold should be a buy. If it goes and trade below 2200, then we will talk about downside. But today I don't want to draw any downside levels in the gold because I am still super bullish in the gold. So I have mentioned you the upside levels in the gold. Now we will quickly talk about silver. For the silver, the same type of pattern you can see here. This is the monthly chart of the silver. By looking at the chart itself, you will understand how the beautiful breakout has done in the silver. This is the monthly chart. This is the weekly chart, and this is the daily chart. Let me unhide the drawing on the day chart and I will show you how nicely it has broken the levels. If you remember, if you have seen my old videos, I mentioned that for the silver, 22.25 is a golden support level. And if you see these levels, gold, the silver went and sustained above 22.25. You can see here 22.25, and silver started its rally. You can see silver has broken a trend line. This is the trend line channel. It has broken it very nicely on longer time frame also. You can see here after a very long period, you can see silver had so many resistance. The first is here, second is here, third here, fourth here, fifth, sixth, seventh. All these trend line resistance, silver has broken them, and silver is shining. So for silver, until it doesn't break below $26, the upside is pending. The big moves are still pending. The I mentioned that silver had the target of 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and silver is going to achieve this target slowly and steadily. So you can see here right now silver is at 27.60. Now the next target is 28.50, then $32 and $30 and then $32. It is not like that it will happen in next 15 days. It need some trading sessions. After upside, there would be a small healthy correction, and then again upside, small correction, and then upside, small correction, and then upside. It will move in that way. Now, if by any chance silver trade below $26, then you can see a small correction up to 24.50 and it might travel up again. But looking at this chart, I don't think silver will show 26, but market is supreme. Market doesn't work the way we think. So I hope you learned something out of today's video. Try to watch this video one more time, try to see the levels, draw the levels, note down the levels, and take your trading and investing decision after your own analysis and doing a proper risk management. Last but not least, let's learn and earn together. Thank you, my friends. You have a very good one.